Hey everybody, welcome back. Wanted to add an update to the next video in the series. As you don't already know, Gaijin is having a summer sale on premium aircraft, and I was able to pick up this a5c in the Chinese tech tree, as well as the f5c, um, using the Gaijin coins I had from selling the MiG-23 event plane. So um, it ended up costing me, it was almost free because the event that they're having right now, it's basically buy one get one 50% off. So you ultimately can you ultimately can get your second pack for free. And this plane is actually really fun. It flies like a MiG-19, and it has really powerful missiles. So I'm looping around here. I'm gonna see if I can get and we're able to get him with the missile. Oh, no, almost. There we go. Gunned him out. That was a good dogfight. Sorry, I wasn't adding my vocals when I was trying to concentrate, but we were in a basically a looping battle there with that Harrier, and I had my bomb load set up on my aircraft here, which it respawns in less than a minute, so it's a bit challenging. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up. I don't want that prop below me to get a shot off onto me. We'll try to go for this B-29 and then drop our bombs. We'll air brake so we don't pick up too much speed in the dive. And we need to actually connect on the bombs here, so we're going to loop around. Medium tanks. So at this point, we've basically eliminated the enemy team, and there's not really any active players left beyond a couple. But this plane has been pretty fun. It holds energy just like the MiG-19, although it doesn't turn as well. It does have flares, so that does help for facing against the missile carrying planes. And the guns are not as good. Actually, before I do that, let me change the loadout here and stick just to the missiles. So match our 550 magics, which are really good. But it's been pretty good. I've already grinded out the P38 uh, really fast since I got it. I got all of this almost done in a day, just with the amount of boosters here. Its reward for intelligence research is 600%, almost 700%, which is pretty amazing for a premium. And considering if you can get it for buy one get one half off, even if you spend $50, you're getting 2 airplanes for the cost of one. And if you sell something on the Gaijin store, on the Gaijin marketplace, if you have an event vehicle that you can sell, I sold the MiG-23 for about $56. So it ended up costing me about $9 and change after everything was said and done. Had I not wasted some of that previously on aircraft camos, I probably would have covered it for free. So the next event that's coming up, Operation Summer, definitely advise, if it is a vehicle that you can sell the voucher for, hang on to it for at least 6 months to a year, and you can turn around and flip it for more than what you think it'll go for, and it'll end up covering your premium time or even a premium vehicle with the added bonus of some golden eagles and premium time stacked on top. So see if we can get another game in, and we'll walk through playing it. I haven't done one on the a5c yet, but I've seen a ton of them in this battle rating as well, and it's a really good dogfighting plane. So I'll try to do another video next on that one. Just waiting now for the matchmaker. I think I'll pause the recording until we get into the next one, so we'll cut it to the next. Okay, we're continuing our second battle here. We were able to get into another match. It's a ground strike mission. I'm not going to take my bomb load this time because it does slow me down for maneuverability. I'm going to see what's spawning in. So again, like there's some a5cs here, Harrier, a French bomber, a Vautour, another a5c with Harrier. This one's running just early MiGs, F5 Harrier, premium German MiG, A4E, A4E, and some more A4Es. So if we can climb high, I advise for this plane taking 20 minutes of fuel and climbing as high as you can get. We want to stay above the battle, and we want to basically lob our missiles from up high down onto our targets. So like this Vautour that's coming in, when it gets into range, maybe 4 kilometers or less, we can dive in and try to get a missile. I'd say priority targets for this game, the Harriers and the F5Cs. These A4s, they probably will bleed some tickets, but since this is the only plane I have, which I kind of talked about that previously, that it kind of sucks for teammates that just fly one plane in and leave. Now I've basically become those players, but I guess I can understand what those players are feeling in the other side of the coin. So we'll try to stay alive as long as we can. I have activated some backups on this, so if we do get killed, we can at least spawn in a second time. Okay, take off flaps, and I'm going to try to rudder to get my tail to swing around. Flaps back up, and we're going to see if we can lock them up here. He's 2 kilometers out. There we go, that should connect. There we go. We're going to go back up and get our altitude back up. And we're basically going to rinse and repeat. Yeah, it seems kind of cheap, but this is ultimately what this plane is really, really good at. Booming and zooming, you can do a little bit of, but the guns aren't the best. But the missiles are really, really good, and you only get 2, and they take over a minute to respawn with. So I'm going to play it to its strength. So let's survey down here. We do see our teammate A4E that's fighting against the other A4E. If we can get a lock on him, may be able to get a shot off here. If he's not paying attention, he may flare. Let's see. He's flaring off there. Did a good job of being aware. I'm going to climb back up. And I'm going to reset again. We have about a minute for our missile. if anybody's within maneuverable range up here, we'll go for a gun attack. Maybe this Vautour with guns. I do see a TU4, however, the tail gunner on that is probably going to get dicey, but let's go for it. I mean, we have a backup plane, so. And we're almost in range here, 0.76. There we go. We're going to climb back up. Go all the way back up to maybe 6 kilometers, 6,000 kilometers. And we'll loop back around. And by then our missiles should be back up on our wings. And I see a couple of F5s. And that Vautour is still up. So let's see if we can help out, get rid of that Vautour before it takes out some bases. See that F5 coming in. No, I thought he was climbing up to meet me. G91's chasing. That'll force him to maneuver some more. Okay, got him. You can see the magics really connect. I thought it wasn't going to do anything. I think with some of the AIM-9s, they don't do much. So now we're going to go for this F5, one of these F5s down here, so we can get rid of that threat. So our teammate's getting missiled. He missed. We'll lock him up here. We're leading our shot just a little bit. The missile did not connect there. Guns did connect. Have to lead just ahead of where he's flying and try to have him fly into your path of shots. And then come back up again. Then rinse and repeat. So again, we've eliminated most of the F5s. A lot of the premium planes, which probably be like me with just one plane, they can fly it back up. Obviously, if you started to play jets a bit, you start to kind of build in sort of a habit of checking around you as much as possible so that you kind of have an idea of where enemies are at given times in the game. So we have a Vampire and a MiG-9. I think the Vampire is definitely a really good turn fighter. We are a bit high. It can eventually get up to this altitude. And I do see that he's only 4 kilometers out. Our teammate got him. And that might be the radar missiles on the MiG-21S. This MiG-9 is left. I think the MiG-9 is the only thing left right now up in the air. Okay, now we have an F-80 and a P-39, so maybe able to go for this F-80. We'll just kind of keep up high and see what he's going to do. Okay, go ahead and try to lock on missile here. I think we missed our missile lock there. We'll get guns on target. And an F-84G, maybe we'll try for. Everyone's coming in now for, maybe we'll go for this LA-15 here. Yep, it's going slow. Got him. Okay. I think that takes out most of the people at this point. Climb back up and see if anybody spawns in. I think they're out of active players by now. And that's probably going to end the match, I think. Still another MiG-15 and a CL. Okay, there's still a couple more spawners, which if they want to spawn, that's fine. Dive down. And they're out already by our team, so. I definitely like this plane. It handles decently smoothly. It doesn't have a ton of wonkiness with the rudder. A little bit sometimes, kind of like the MiG-19 has. However, I think the Phantom has a lot more wobble. So does the F8. The F5 is really smooth. I'll try on the next video. I'll try to cover that, but I haven't played it a ton, so I need to kind of get familiar with playstyle for that. But overall, I'm really enjoying it, and I'd strongly recommend it for people that are looking to play. I'll end the recording here, and I thank you for your time.